Hey guys, it's Hakeem here, back with some more Dimir Unearth. Let's look at our opening hand. 3 mana, only 1 blue source, which is not the greatest, but we've got a bounce spell, we've got a turn 2 Strix on the draw, and then we've got a couple of, and then we've got a 3-drop, and then we've got a 4-drop or a cycle, depending on how things go. So I'm going to keep this. And we're playing against Crash H82, who starts with Dimir Gilgate. He's playing the old 77 card pile. And we pick up a Voyage's End, so we're just going to drop the island into play and have Vapor Snag open. Not that we're likely to need it, but there it is, and we're going to get the Strix into play next turn. So our opponent's played Swamp, and it looks like he's probably on the do nothing plan. He could have a Think Twice in his hand and wait until the end of turn to do that. We picked up a second blue source, which is good. So let's just get the Tide Hollow Strix into play and start the aerial assault. Sorry for the delayed upload here today. We've had a bit of weather around here lately, and I've been spending some quality time with the snow in my driveway. It's been a fun couple of days. So our opponent again, he's just passed with now 3 mana open, so he's got Dissolve mana up. So we're just going to swing for 2 here before we decide how to sequence the rest of the turn. And we're just going to, we're just going to get in for 2. So I think the play here is a pretty obvious Brackwater Elemental. If he counters it, then it goes to the graveyard where I can unearth it. So we're just going to jam that here now, get the 4/4 into play on the 3rd turn. And it lands, and pass it back over. So he still doesn't have anything going on, no Think Twicing or anything like that. So now he's playing Mind Rot. So he's making me discard, so I'm going to throw away the Viscera Dragger, which is obviously I can unearth it, so I'll get a bit of value out of that. And I'm going to throw away the Voyage's End because Vapor Snag is cheaper and it does a little bit of life loss. So I mean that'll all add up since I'm trying to be the beatdown here. I think the plan now then is to just empty my hand as fast as I can, so that his discard spells are useless. So let's just go into combat here and swing at him for 6. I'm going to play the gate, hold open the Pestermite, and then later on we can start unearthing some stuff. So let's just get the gate into play and pass it over. Yeah, I wouldn't call it snow that was at the end of my driveway this morning. It was more like a big fucking chunk of ice. I had to actually knock it off with the shovel and then pick it up with my bare hands and throw it onto the lawn because it rained overnight. It was pretty fucking shitty. So okay, in his end step, we're going to bring in the Pestermite. I'm going to tap down his final land in case he has a Vapor Snag or something. He'll have to use it now. So yes, and we want to tap down his land. Okay, and now it comes back to us. We untap. Ooh, Bident. I was going to unearth both of these guys. 7, that's 11. That would take him down to 1. And then a single Vapor Snag will kill him. Actually, I think I will, while he's tapped out, just get him down to 1. And then if he just plays a creature, a Vapor Snag will do it. So yeah. Yeah, I kind of wanted to play the Bident there and draw a couple of cards, but I think, you know, knocking him down to 1 is just a little bit too strong. So there we go. That is 11. And we still got the 2 flyers and play the Vapor Snag and the Bident for next turn, which he could counter, but again he's going to have to deal with both of my creatures if he wants to not die. So it's feeling pretty good here. And let's see what he does on 1 life. 6 mana. It's just going to pass again by the looks of it. He must. I don't know if he's got hysterical blindness or something over there. I can't really think of what he could have. So I'm not going to play the Bident here. I'm just going to swing and see what, you know, if he spends his mana to somehow survive this game. And doesn't look like it. You know, I'm surprised we didn't see replaced by AI. He just doesn't do anything. Takes the hit down to -3. Yeah. Okay. So that was you know, curved out pretty well there. You know, had a Mind Rot, but you know, got to discard an unearthed creature to it, which was pretty sweet. And then he tapped out for an inspiration main phase, and we got him down to 1. So pretty uneventful. Now let's try and see if we can try to track somebody else down. Nobody in the lobbies right now. There's always 4-player games. I don't know if those fire very often. Lex Barbarossa is ready to play. Oh my. So yeah, I'm fed up with the snow, but tonight I'm just gonna sit down and play some Magic. I was out in the driveway 5:30 this morning because I work at 7 a.m. So I'm a little bit exhausted here now. It's only 5:45. So okay, let's look at our hand. Barbarossa plays first. He's playing 61. We've got a 1-lander, 2 1-drops, nothing. Another 1-lander, 3-land, and a dragger that we can cycle on 2 plus Pestermite. Not the greatest start in the world, especially on the draw, but you know, I mean, it's a 6-card hand, so it's going to be a keep. And Lex is playing green, starts with Forest, and go. We pick up a Shorestalker. Okay, I think this changes everything. I'll probably save the dragger cycling for later. I'm going to get this into play here. And probably just play the gate next turn, while, you know, unless I pick up a 2-drop, so we'll see how that goes, but probably just hold off on drawing a card through the dragger till later on. So now we've seen a Plains and Evangel, so we're playing a token deck. This happened the other day, and it didn't end well. Token decks are a bit rough for this deck. So I think yeah, we're just gonna, we got 3 lands, so I don't really feel the need to cycle right here. I'm just gonna get in for 1. Play the tap land. Next turn we'll have 3 mana, Pestermite, Voyage's End, and some other stuff. So, you know, hopefully he's got a slow draw. If he starts pooping out tokens into Beastmaster Ascension, we could be in a lot of trouble. But he's playing a tap land here and just swinging, so that means he's not starting his token production yet. And he just passes it over. So, yeah, I guess we just swing for 1. You know, we'll trade blows back and forth. I imagine there's going to be an end of turn raise the alarm coming here. That would be my my hunch. So I'm just going to pass with Pestermite open. But we don't see the raise the alarm, which is good because that would have been a strong start. So again, he's up to 4 mana now. It looks like he's going to be attacking with his Evangel, which is what I like to see, to be perfectly honest. And he taps out for a Mausoleum Guard, which is interesting. So I'm just going to flash in the Pestermite. And there's nothing really interesting here, so I'll just tap down the Mausoleum Guard. There's nothing else I can do. And both my guys are not going to get blocked by that anyway. Picked up a Vapor Snag. So I think I think we saved the dragger. I think I just Vapor Snag that Selesnya Evangel right now to slow that thing down, and then flash in another Pestermite on his turn, and then I can start cycling and unearthing this. Okay, so we'll just do that, because now he's going to have to replay it, and then it's going to have Summoning Sickness, and he won't be able to tap it to make a creature until a few turns down the road. So he replays it here, which kind of expected. And I guess the Mausoleum Guard is coming at us for 2. Yeah. So there we take 2, and so we're going to flash in another Pestermite here. I'm going to tap down his Evangel, because it looks like I'm going to be cycling and unearthing the dragger on this turn. Yes, I want to tap that down. So now we've got 5 power on the board, and going to cycle this, draw a card, which was an island. Then we're going to unearth it and swing for 8. Hopefully he hasn't got a fog or a safe passage or something. And since we don't have any spells in our hand that we can cast off a single island, then we'll just play the gate. And now he's on 6. We got 5 power on the board, so you know, we're on 16 life. He's up to 6 mana. I'd hate to see a Baneslayer Angel, although I could slow that down with the Voyage's End. But he's casting Triplicate Spirits, which pretty much blanks my Pestermites. That's a fucking ridiculous card. It really is a ridiculous card. And I basically can't beat it with this deck. I cannot beat Triplicate Spirits. You know, it's just insane. Cannot beat it. So yeah, it was doing pretty well, but now it's like a lost cause here. I don't know if there's anything I can really do. But I'm just going to come at him and see if he wants to lose a couple of spirit tokens. You know. And he does. He does lose a couple of spirit tokens. So I'm just going to kill the other one with a bounce spell. Get that out of the way. Bottom of land. Play a Breckwater Elemental. And I'm gonna sandbag this land in hand, even though I'm tapped out. There's just no need to play it out here. So, anyways, that's how you 3 for 1 yourself. You know, I spent a Voyage's End and 2 Pestermites to deal with his triplicate spirits. Now he's playing Phantom General, which gives his creature tokens +1/+1. So I'm kind of glad that all 3 of his spirit tokens are gone now. He doesn't attack at all, but when this thing dies, he gets 2 1/1 white spirit creature tokens, which are going to get buffed by his Phantom General. So I'm not going to swing into it. I'm just going to put the Strix in place, swing with the 1/1, and keep the Breckwater at home because he'll just block with the Mausoleum Guard and get a pair of 2/2 flyers. I don't want him to have those. So again, I'll just keep the island in hand. He's going to create a token with his Evangel here now. But it's a ground creature, and I've got 3 power of evasion while he's on 4 life. And I'm on 13, so it's pretty close here. I mean, he could kill me pretty quickly, but he seems like he's flooding out pretty bad. He's got 8 mana on the battlefield. Well, that means I'm in Crater Hoof range. He could be playing that in his deck. He's just cast a Visionary. It's just a 1/1. He draws a card. He's got 6 mana, though. I'm sure whatever he picked up, he can cast. And he picked up a fucking Triplicate Spirits. Oh, my goodness. That just blanks my Tide Hollow Strix. Totally fucking blanks it. I don't know why he tapped the Visionary there. You know, unless he's got a 1-mana play. But anyways, yeah, totally blanks my Tide Hollow Strix. So he's just coming at me with the 2/2. He wants me to block and kill it, but I'm not gonna do that. And he's got 8 creatures on board, so Beastmaster Ascension just flat out kills me. So pick up land, which is fucking fantastic. So you know, I'm pretty much just dead. I can't block enough of his stuff, so I'm just conceding the game here, essentially. See what he got. Oh, he's kept him. That's why he tapped the. Yeah, that's why he tapped the Visionary to cast his spirits, so he'd have the mana for the Evangel. That makes sense. So now he's got 9 guys, and I'll be sure I'm going to see a Beastmaster Ascension here with his final card. No, it's just a Seance, which is weird. But we're dead anyways. I'm not going to do the math, but I'm pretty sure with all that on the board, he can just, you know, press the X button, swing everybody, and kill me. I can only block 4 power, and he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So I'm taking 12 regardless if he just jams the X button. Yeah, and there it is. So that's it. Yeah, 2 copies of Triplicate Spirits. Just can't beat it with this deck. Absolutely cannot beat it. It's just a fucking ridiculous card. You know, I had 2 Pestermites in the air and a Shore Stalker. I had him on 6 life. You know, everything was going great. And then bam, 1 card, 3 creatures. Just, you know, totally fucking destroyed me. Anyways, that's going to be a quick episode because I'm behind, so I got to do another one right now. So I hope you enjoyed this one. You know, another beating at the hand of tokens. But what are you going to do? I mean, tokens are the de facto best deck in the metagame. Selesnya, Boros, Naya. It doesn't really matter how you build it. The deck is nuts. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you for another gameplay shortly.